What's up guys, and welcome to this two-part series on how to shift your mindset. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about the internal changes, and we're going to start with 5 steps you can take to shift your mindset internally. The first one is meditation. Now you may know this, and we probably have seen this before, but it's true. Meditation does help you clear your mind. Now I know you're saying that when you sit there and try to meditate, you start to think and all these thoughts just hit your head and you don't know what to do with them. That's how it should be. It should enter your mind, let it be, just try to find a sense of calm, because in the physical world that we actually live in, there's so much noise and so much distraction that it can keep you away from that calm. So just sit in there for 1 minute, or if you can't start with 1 minute, maybe start with 30 seconds, will definitely benefit to clear your mind, to start your day with intent. If you decide to do this in the morning or in the afternoon or even midday, it all depends on how stressed and how much you need it. But if you have short terms, this can help a lot. The second practice is gratitude. Now this is something that I use daily. I have a book on my nightstand and I tend to just write 1 to 3 things that I'm grateful for. And these items do not need to be huge. You don't have to think too deep either. Don't drive yourself crazy on finding things to be grateful for. It could be the smallest things. Like sometimes I'm grateful for being able to walk, being able to see. These are minor things that we take for granted, but also that we should be grateful for, because there's people out there that don't. Simple things like having a toothbrush to brush my teeth in the morning, being able to have a full set of clothes, many pairs of shoes. All these things that we may take for granted, other people do not have. So a simple exercise of gratitude will bring a lot into your life, because this will open the door of many other things, because you're walking very vibrant, you have a very grateful attitude. And it can be hard. I live in New York City, and I know this can be difficult because we live in a very noisy, fast-paced city that it's always moving and you get distracted very easily. Try to practice gratitude as much as you can. You don't have to write these down. It could be, you could just be walking outside and like, wow, I'm grateful for this tree that's right here. I'm grateful to be able to hear the birds outside. I'm even grateful for the rain, because without rain, we can't have trees, we can't have flowers and all these other beautiful things that come from rain. Things in that nature will help you shift your mindset. Now the third one can be very controversial because it has to deal with social media. In this aspect, it's just gonna be a recommendation from me. It doesn't have to be something that you take, but I really highly consider it because I've done this. It's kind of a social media cleanse. What you should do is know what's a negative social media account and cleanse your life from it. Delete it, unfollow it, and try to add social media accounts that add positivity. If you look at your feed, scroll down your feed and see if it's mostly negative, then there's some cleansing that needs to be done in your life, because even though you may not think it's negatively affecting your mind, subconsciously it's in there. My social media has been a big benefit to my life. It just comes down to the point now that everything is something motivational, something that's gonna push me out of my comfort zone, something that's gonna push me to the next day to do something that I've never done before. I highly recommend this to you because it definitely works for me, and it possibly works for you. It's just a recommendation from me to you. Now the fourth one has to do with seeking positive influences into your mind, such as podcasts that include interviews with very highly effective people, successful people. You can find a ton of them from whichever source that you get your music from. I'm sure they have podcasts. I'll leave some recommendations that I listen to down in the description, so you can maybe check one of those out just to start. And with that, try to also seek some positive music. I like jazz and specific piano, soft sound when I know I want to focus. Now in the gym, it's a different atmosphere. If you need something to pump you, you know how you work, but try to find that as well, so you can trigger your mind in different environments and when you need it. Not to have it playing all the time as well, because then that will also take you into a dark spiral mentally. You can also look into audiobooks. Audiobooks for me have been an immense amount of positive influence. My life has shifted since I've been able to listen to multiple audiobooks in an amount of months way faster than what I would do reading. Check the link in the description. Hopefully you get something out of that. It's free, you don't lose anything. Highly recommend it. For me, I did that and I never turned back since. I just love it. And number 5, the last one. Even though this creeps onto physical changes you can do for your mindset, I believe it's a gray area for both physical and internal, and it's breathing exercises. Believe it or not, this helps a lot. The amount of oxygen that enters your body and exits helps you think clearly. I sure have done my research on it, and I've noticed in myself, even though it's funny that everyone has the breathing app on their Apple Watch, I still highly recommend, you don't have to use it per se, but you can take 10 seconds out of your day and take 10 very deep breaths and just focus on your breath. You would realize that when the oxygen enters your body, you would just start thinking clearer. So many other things would just start shifting in your mind just through oxygen. Thank you for tuning in, and if this was helpful or you know someone that this can help, please like, share, and if you're new here, please subscribe. I highly appreciate it, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when part 2 comes out on the physical things that we can do to shift our mindset. Thank you, and see you in the next video.